सो हेलो नमस्कार टू द ऑल केमिस्ट्री लवर्स डॉक्टर्स एंड इंजीनियर्स ऑफ द न्यू फ्यूचर। मैं विजय कुमार सोनी आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं इन केमिस्ट्री चैनल रिगार्डिंग टू वन एंड ओनली योर केमिस्ट्री। In previous video we have discussed about the a lot of topic regarding to the chapter the solution. Now time to discuss about the very important topic. What is that? That is just a relation between degree of dissociation and degree of association with the just Vant-Hoff coefficient. We have discussed in the previous video about the Vant-Hoff coefficient, and it will be just variable, or just you can say it will be just variable values of the just colligative properties. So to resolve this problem, we have just conclude that it will be a Vant-Hoff coefficient, which just removes to the variation in the colligative properties. Means colligative properties में जब abnormality आती है तो उस abnormality को हम Vant-Hoff coefficient के थ्रू रिमूव कर सकते हैं। किस प्रकार से पर्टिकुलर क्या डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन और डिग्री ऑफ एसोसिएशन पर्टिकुलर Vant-Hoff कोएफिशिएंट से रिलेटेड होती है, आज हम उसी की बात करने जा रहे हैं। सबसे पहले बात करना चाहेंगे हम इसमें Vant-Hoff कोएफिशिएंट एंड रिलेशन बिटवीन, दिस इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन Vant-Hoff coefficient, Vant-Hoff coefficient I and degree of dissociation alpha. Suppose there is an electrolyte, there is A of N which dissociates in N of A in the presence of polar solvent, and at initial there is 1 mole, then 0. Initial means time t is equals to 0. At t time, what is that? Alpha has been dissociated in the form of N of A particle. So here will be 1 minus alpha, and here will formation of just for the A it will be alpha, and for N particle it will be N alpha. So we can say according to Vant-Hoff coefficient, total observed value, what is that? This is the 1 minus alpha plus N alpha, and total theoretical value is your 1. Then if we'll go with the just Vant-Hoff coefficient, so Vant-Hoff coefficient I is equals to, just we can say total observed value upon total theoretical value. If we'll go with the observed value, then that is your I is equals to, this is 1 minus alpha plus N alpha, and theoretical value is your 1, that is given. If we'll go with the further, then it will be your I is equals to 1 minus alpha plus N alpha, and we can write it just I is equals to minus 1 is equals to minus alpha plus N alpha, and I minus 1 is equals to, we can write it N alpha minus alpha. I minus 1 is equals to, alpha is common, so it will be N minus 1, and alpha is equals to, it will be I minus 1 upon, this is your N minus 1. This is the relation between degree of dissociation, this is the relation between degree of dissociation alpha and Vant-Hoff coefficient I. This was about the just relation between degree of dissociation and Vant-Hoff coefficient I. Now the time to discuss about the another important topic, that is, here is the relation between Vant-Hoff coefficient and degree of dissociation. Now I would like to go with the Vant-Hoff coefficient and the degree of association. So this is the next topic, relation between degree of association denoted by alpha and Vant-Hoff coefficient, Vant-Hoff coefficient I. If we'll go with the just this kind of the concept, then it will be inverse of the degree of dissociation. Here is the dissociation and here will be just association. So we can take just n of a particle in the presence of covalent solvent changes in A of n when time t is equals to 0, means at initial its small will be 1, then 0. At t is equals to t time, here will 1 minus alpha, and here will alpha for 1, and for n particle it will be alpha by n. इसी में particular बात करें, then total observed value is your 1 minus alpha plus alpha by n, and total theoretical value is your 1. Now what will be about the Vant-Hoff coefficient? For this we'll discuss in the next slide. Read the entire matter properly, and important, this is the very important formula, because of it will be used in the numerical value also, and this was about the just relation between degree of dissociation. Now we'll go with the relation with the just Vant-Hoff coefficient and degree of association. So now the time to discuss about the relation between Vant-Hoff coefficient and degree of association. It's a very important topic, and we'll go after the completion this chapter. We'll go with the just 2 to 3 and just one video with the important numericals also regarding to the solution. So Vant-Hoff coefficient will be after this. This is the Vant-Hoff. So Vant-Hoff coefficient this is the Vant-Hoff coefficient I is equals to, we can say, total observed value upon total theoretical value values. So observed value is your 1 minus alpha plus alpha by n, 1 minus alpha plus alpha by n upon 1. This is the I. So could I write it? I is equals to 1 minus alpha plus alpha by n. Here will be I -1. This is the minus alpha plus alpha by n. We can write it as follows: I minus 1. Here will be alpha by n. This is the minus alpha, and we can write it I is minus 1 is equals to n will be as a LCM. So this will be alpha minus n alpha. So here is I minus 1 is equals to alpha will be the common 1 minus n upon n, and this is your alpha is equals to, we can write it alpha is equals to, this is your I minus 1, I minus 1, this is 1 minus n, and this is the n, and this is a relation between Vant-Hoff coefficient and Vant-Hoff coefficient, and I and degree of association, that is denoted by alpha. This was about the two important topics regarding to the solution, and this is the last topic regarding to your solution. See the entire matter. So, dear doctors and engineers, we'll meet in the next video with a new topic. This was about the entire part of the solution. Read the properly just each and every topic. Just go through with the each and every topic with every video just briefly, because of this chapter is very important for not only for the 11th class but also for not only for 12th class but also for the this competition also. And right just after just 4 or 5 months, just we can say in the next month it will be starting of the your half yearly examinations, and after 4 and 5 months it will be just your final exam regarding to just it will be in the Feb. So prepare yourself and start the video, और अपना यही इसी तरीके से अपना प्यार और सपोर्ट मुझे करते रहिए, पर्टिकुलर बाय द शेयरिंग ऑफ वीडियोस एंड जस्ट योर लाइक द वीडियो। पर्टिकुलर अपनी प्रॉब्लम का भी आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू शेयर कीजिए, ताकि न्यूमेरिकल्स वगैरह में या किसी भी क्वेश्चंस में कहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही हो तो उसका प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन हो सके, बिकॉज राइट नाउ वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम। और अगर एग्जाम का टाइम आ गया तो थोड़ा सा फिर मुश्किल बढ़ जाती है। तो इन दैट केस पर्टिकुलर स्टार्ट टू शेयर योर प्रॉब्लम विद मी थ्रू द व्हाट्सएप नंबर और जस्ट विद द कमेंट बॉक्स। इसी विश्वास के साथ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में फिर मुलाकात होगी, तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया।